But yeah, I do have the HP thing already enabled. Hello. I was just talking about all the plants and animals I saw on Earth. Operators are kind of nuts for data collection, you know. Makes me jealous of the combat troops. I'd love to go down there and collect the data myself, but they don't allow it. Hey, I'd take you if I could, but... you know, I don't make the rules. I love hearing about Earth, but the most important thing is seeing everyone come back safely. And that includes you guys, okay? So be careful. See, it's kind of weird because they have the ability to, like, back up their data and come back as new robots, right? You know, and he didn't back up his memories, but we got ours backed up. And yet she got so, like, attached to the idea of him not dying. I'm kind of wondering why she was so distraught about that if this was, you know, a possible outcome was coming back. I'm sure that's what we're going to figure out, though. You know, story stuff. Can't access. Need any maintenance done? You've come to the right person. Okay, so I need items to upgrade that. Fuse. Alright, so I can buy special abilities with this. This is basically the magic from the last game. Yeah, I remember the spear one. That one was cool, even if I don't think it was super useful. Okay, and these look like just solid upgrades to allow you to fit more chips in. Which I could buy one, but I'm gonna wait on that until later. You know, until I figure out, like, if there's something I should be buying before that. My skills are first class, even for a scanner model. You can count on me. I mean, I'm sure we're going to be buying that eventually, but... you know, maybe it's more important to buy, like, I don't know... the oxygen generator module if my robot needs it. I don't know. Could be. Oh yeah, that's a good camera angle right there. Can I get the camera to follow? Is there a reason why the camera is not going this way? Oh yeah, that's comfortable to do.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
I can see things I'm not supposed to be seeing right now. This is excellent. I've been playing for an hour and I've broken the game. Excellent. I made my way around the circle. Yeah, that's the second time it did that, but the first time I, you know, managed to fix it by going somewhere. Okay, so that's our room. What are these? Access point. So I can check my mail, because, you know, I get a lot of mail here. Server manager, test mail. This message intended for verification of your mail account. So these are all access points. Okay. I'm a little bit curious about the online thing. I'm, like, worried it's gonna be too much. Like, I don't want to talk to people, you know? I don't want to have anything like that, but... well, we'll see what it's all about. Hello there. You're starting to get quite the reputation. Oh, but don't worry, it's all good. The way you used your black boxes to blow up those Goliaths was so awesome. But try not to actually die, okay? We'll take good care of your data, so make sure to upload it frequently. Is that how they're going to pass off the saving mechanism in the game? And that's why you couldn't save before, because there wasn't enough bandwidth? Is, you save you save the game and that allows you to upload your data. I feel like that's going to be the case, is how that's going to work. How they're going to explain away saving in-game. Looking for command? Just head down to the hall to the left. The server administration room is on the right. Take care. See you around. Well, we will. I want to explore everything before we go in there first. I like how he slides. Look at that. I like these animations. Okay, more access points. Another robot room. Hey, have you been using your recovery items? Everyone on the R&D team is really proud of them. You can even buy them from the terminals in your quarters. Give them a try. Oh, believe me, I know. Oh, I got a skill salve. Believe me, I will need these recovery items while I'm learning to fight. Though admittedly towards the end I was getting alright, I think. Okay, I feel like I've been in that one. Yeah, I think that was the one with the guy who was gonna give me the upgrades. It's really peaceful up here. You know, being in space and all. Everything's proceeding smoothly. There's no sign anyone noticed any... What's your problem? Get out of my face before I rearrange yours. Nice robot. Unless you're a person. I can't really tell. I might be like robot racist, but I can't tell the difference between robots and people right now. Cyborgs, robots, you know, all that jazz. Tiny elevators. Because God forbid we use stairs. Hey there, how's it going? Majestic trees, pretty flowers, cute little animals. I love it all. What are you doing? Stop that.
Yes. Thank you.
Say, I've got a question for you. Are you using your pod effectively? Random, I know, but the thing is you can install these things called pod programs that let you use special attacks. There are a bunch of different ones, so start tinkering and see what works best for you. See, that was the difference. I think in the first game... I might actually be mistaken on this, but I think you can only have one ability equipped at a time. In this game, it looks like you always have the, you know, machine gun ability, and then you can pick one special, which I'm sure they're proud of me using in here. Did you know you can install plug-in chips to improve your body's performance? If you want to install a bunch of chips, go talk to the S-Type model in the server administration room. This is the bunker. Go ahead. Say again. You lost your pod? Yes, I see. Well, a lost pod will emit a distress signal, so try to locate that and then search the surrounding area. Bunker out. Maybe don't lose it next time. Honestly.
Thank you.
I'm just having fun with all the little flavor text here. Do you need something? No? Alright then. Wow. The flavor text is kind of fun, so you'll have to excuse me if this isn't your kind of thing to talk to every random person in the room. Hi there. Boy, you two are thick as thieves, aren't you? I know you've only working together by coincidence, but it's still nice that you become friends. It's like everyone's heard about us. Are you checking your mail regularly? Sometimes important mails sit around for weeks because the recipient doesn't know how to check them. So don't be that person. Check your mail regularly at the transport terminal, alright?
How goes your mission?
Want a piece of advice from someone who's been in your shoes before? Back up your data whenever you can. If you do that, it doesn't matter if you lose your body. You can just upload the backup data to a new body and be on your merry way. So yeah, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal as long as you're backing up your data regularly. But clearly she was like having an emotion that wasn't really rational for that kind of logic, so Maybe there's something going on with that.
Yes. I'll look into this. Is the bumping coming along?
How may I assist you? Please keep it brief.
Would you give me some additional hints?
Your bodies automatically register information from slain enemies to the database. It was a practical design decision to allow combat units to also collect intelligence.
Yes.
I could, yeah, I was gonna say, I could just jump off here. Do I need to take the elevator? Ooh, it's dark over here. They're so obsessed with giving orders, they forget to provide details about the actual mission. I sure hope we're going to be okay. Still, I'll be managing things once everyone's on Earth, so at least I know that part will go smoothly. Listen up. The future of the human race is in our hands. Now get out there and complete your missions. Just like our commanding officer, my dream is to kill scores of machines and contribute to humanity's great victory. Fighting isn't really my thing, but they assigned me to combat duty anyway. Wonder if I can transfer to being an operator. So what are operators? I think I missed that, or they haven't told me yet. Our commanding officer loves formalities. Me? I'd rather just get the orders over with and start the mission already. Are they like handlers or something? I'm sure glad people are storing G around the area. This unit was only manufactured recently, so she's still quite nervous. That concludes your mission summary. As for the detailed breakdown, the first thing to remember is... So, the operators try hard to explain everything, but I'm still so confused. I just hope I don't get in everyone's way. Man, these operators are so fussy. Wish they'd just get me the data I need and let me do my thing. Based upon what I'm seeing, it looks like the soldiers are like me and this kid over here. Well, I think what's it, 9S? Yeah. I think 9S is slightly different, but I think the operators are the people who stay here on the station and like operate things from this area. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. I've got plenty of recovery items. Ugh. Are you feeling alright? Do you have enough recovery items? How are your vital signs? It's critical to deal with injuries right away. Saving possible.
Understood.
Only the commander can approve communications with the Council of Humanity. Yorha soldiers aren't allowed to make individual contact.
Could you please take care of this?
Can't jump all over the place. Worst game ever. You were fantastic in that battle the other day.
Certainly, I'll get right on it.
Clearly she did not see what I was doing.
Please respond.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next.
Upload that information.
Hello, how goes the mission? If you need additional mission intel, you can find it on your HUD. Certain plug-in chips can also help you out. This did just come to mind, I should say. When I played the first Nier, that was after already having seen the game. And while it was my first time playing it, it wasn't the first time like I'd seen the story. So I very much knew what I was going to be doing for that playthrough and additional playthroughs, but I've not, like I said, I've not seen almost anything on this game, so other than that first, 45 minutes to, 15 minutes, I don't know a lot about this game, so it's going to be a learning experience, and once I beat the game the first time, I'll probably end up going online for some kind of information guide on how to proceed to other endings.
Ah, 2B. Maintenance finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Alright. Head to the surface from the hangar. I like that backflip she does.
The surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
But they can mass produce robots, as far as I can tell. Like replacement robots to put your memories back into.
Ep.2, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
Maybe because there'll be some combating to do? Although from what I can tell, it looks like these scanner guys can do a little bit, or at least they can
You're
fight
going to have some new weaponry
in these
installed from
things.
here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Missile barrage. Oh, yes! I like the missile barrage. Okay, so that takes time to, like, do. So it's a special move after all. Okay. Now we're in Gundam mode. Missile barrage! Oh, wow. When you're top-down mode, it's just a circle of missiles. Beautiful. See, this is when I need that missile barrage. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. Maybe, oh, I don't know, maybe. I don't know which one to do first. We need to get rid of both of these things, to be perfectly honest. You know, I kind of thought that it was going to keep using items for me. Maybe it only did that in the beginning because, you know, I was new. And so it auto-used health items. It didn't do that anymore. I'll need to keep an eye on that.
Ep.2, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
2B, please stop running your ship into me.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Very devastating barrage, isn't it? Yeah, this is how you win. By the way, just spin. I want that missile barrage on so I can actually use it on these guys. See, now he's not doing lasers. Oh, now it is. Yep.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Understood.
Good luck down there.
Pretty impressive. Those machines. So this will be a welcome addition from the last game, having someone to help me fight. Hello there. No, get out of the way, I'm trying... What do you mean? These simple chains hold me back? Okay, random box roof. Completely non-important.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Okay. Yeah, I remember, Nier never really had any situations that looked like this. Everything was far more in ruin than this. I don't even know if it's a prequel or a sequel or how exactly it fits into the Nier universe, this story, so that's something I'll end up looking into. Don't tell me, unless it's like, I guess not a spoiler, but just, I don't know, don't tell me. Other players' bodies. If you have network features option turned on, you'll be able to see other players' dead bodies. By examining these bodies, you can do the following. Retrieve. You'll temporarily gain 3 random effects based on the chips the player had equipped, where the body will follow you around and aid you in combat if I repair them. Okay. If anyone's played with this, is this something that I should, do? Or is this gonna, like, change my gameplay experience too much? Battle snacks. So you get money, max HP up, weapon attack up, shockwave. I assume these are temporary, or are they permanent? I'm just kind of... I don't want to ruin my gameplay experience with some stupid online components. If they, I mean, if they're not, like, super important, or they're, okay, then, that's whatever, but... I don't know. Like, online components in a single-player game like this... Like a very primarily single-player game, make me nervous. Because there's been so many, like, times in the past where some producer required them to have some online element and it's just tacked on and it's terrible. That's the kind of thing I get worried about. There's got to be secrets somewhere, right? Just keeps going down. It's like empty floor after empty floor. It's the moose! Yes, kill the forest creatures! Just as God intended. Don't you feel better about yourself now? Moose meat? So we do need to defeat the mooses. They do so much damage. You think futuristic androids would be able to handle the moose? Got moose meat over here and I keep tripping on these bushes. These poor robots are just living out their lives. And I just come and slash them in the back. Kind of wondering if there's going to be a lot of exploration or if this is going to be very straightforward. It's looking to be straightforward, but I don't really know. But yeah, it's looking to be straightforward. Alright, the robots are
jamming caused by enemies in local vicinity.
trying to open up the vending machines? Do they want some soda?
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Map information. Ah, okay.
Map data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Come at me, Moose. What is this? Oh, someone else died here. This Moose is like disturbed with what's happening over here. The screams of crazed androids on a shining blue surface. I don't know what happened to the other one. I think they're only around for a short period of time. So I feel less than useful, like, keeping them around. Yes, Lord Satan here. I don't know. Like, if you think about it in the sense that, like, when the, you know, the androids die, they can just make new ones, so it's not a big deal that they, you know, go away. It kind of makes sense. I'm just kind of wondering, you know, if it's got any other implications that I'm going to find aggravating from it. Either way, we found a source of moose meat if I need it. Didn't they do a you know, thing somewhat like this in what was it, Dark Souls? Where people could leave messages in other people's single-player levels, and a lot of times they just ended up being kind of trolly and asking people to run off a ledge. Like, run off this ledge for a secret treasure, and then you run off the ledge and you die. You know, and I remember people talking about it, and, you know, it was kind of like a big, like, funny thing at first, but then, like, I never heard anything about it after that. So maybe it wasn't, like, such a great long-term strategy. Like, it didn't really add anything, is what I mean. But then again, it might not be a bad thing, you know. It just isn't adding anything. Just don't listen to anything anybody says. That's what I'd do. Am I gonna have to get some upgrade to, like, open up chains? I'm gonna bring a bolt cutters with me. Okay, so the moose keep coming back. There's no sense in staying around and fighting them. And this world is a lot more open than I kind of thought it'd be. Once again, you know, just compared to last game, I mean. Wait, fishing? I can fish?
Commencing.
Oh, I see. Are there fish in here? Feel free to ignore me, robot. We're fishing right now.
Report. Success.
Kill fish.
Complete.
Okay. That was a mechanic I wasn't exactly expecting, but to be fair, that mechanic was in the last game, and it was a fairly uninteresting and mostly useless mechanic back then anyway. But it's in this game too. Killfish. I want to look that up. How do you look that up? Is it going to be Intel maybe? Fish. Small freshwater fish. Like, that small? Am I looking at it? How do I go to the next page? Kind of determined lobbying. Am I doing it wrong? Let's use the scroll wheel for a second. Maybe arrow keys? Or S? No? I don't know how to make it go down.